Okay, so I know I haven't been doing my mandala videos lately. I have been venturing off and doing the, I guess, new craze now, the fluid painting. And I've fallen in love with it. I've gotten so involved with it. I've been trying new things, trying experimenting and watching videos. And I think I finally found something that I like. Alright, Craftsman. These are kind of paints that I use and I would highly recommend. You can find these at Michael's stores. I'm sure you can get them at Hobby Lobby. And yeah. And for my pouring medium, I had this empty glue bottle that I filled it up to 1.5 inches of glue. Right there at the bottom is where I filled it up with glue. And then I filled it up the rest of the way with Floetrol. Floetrol, I guess you would call it a paint thinner. That's what I would call it anyhow. And I know I've got this as water, but I think that's too much. I just added just a little bit of water to, I don't really know, but thin it out a little bit more. But once you get these mixed, shake it really, really good. And I know I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and they don't tell you in the video exactly what they're doing. So in this video, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys exactly how I make my medium and how I do my paints, and I'll get into that right now. Okay, for today's video, alright, so I've got just a little bit of paint mixed up in each of these cups. I'm doing blue, white, and then a black. And then your pouring medium. Pour that in, about halfway up these bathroom cups is what I'm using. And you want to make sure you stir your paints really, really good to where you can't see any more of that Floetrol, or what I call milky stuff. And I will have a list of everything in the description below. Alright, and your paints, you'll know they're ready when they're dripping. And see, might need to add a little bit of water to them. Right there is what you want it to be like. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more of my medium in here. There we go. Oops. And that's what you want your paint to look like. Alright, I'm going to put some gloves on. Alright, and in each thing of paint, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then, I know you can't really see it, but this is the kind of silicone that I use, 2 drops in each of your paints. And then just barely mix it up. Okay. And then just kind of be a little random here. Move it around and make sure that all my edges have paint. And my mom, she found these at Walmart, so I'm gonna just lightly swipe it. kind of move it around until you like it, till you like the results. And just so everyone knows, I am still kind of a beginner at this. I'm still learning new techniques and I'll swipe it through here. Try something different. Alright, try and get these edges a little bit. And you can always go back and when it's dry and kind of paint the edges a little bit. That's kind of what I like to do. But for this video, I think I want to go ahead and paint the edges of it. And also, it seems to me with doing this, picking the right colors really affects how it's gonna look. Because I did a painting party last night or a couple nights ago, and we realized that some of them, the colors were just way too bright, and they didn't have anything to darken it up and add a little bit of contrast to it. Let's see if I have any white left over. And all I'm doing in here, I've got a little bit of paint that I watered down, and I'm just gonna kind of flick it around here. And I might kind of add a little bit of a contrast color and do that too. Well, I don't know. Kind of give it little swirls. Now, I think if I would have added a little more white on the bottom, it would look a little bit better, but I think it looks awesome right now. Let me add a little bit more white in there. And with the Craftsman paint, I have yet to have a problem adding more paints on top and them cracking. I tried that before with tempera paints and it did not work out all that great, but I haven't had an issue with this. So I'm going to add a little white throughout here. Alright. Then just gonna lightly swipe it. That's better. I think white kind of makes it pop a little bit more, so. And me, I don't really like wearing gloves. I just like get my hands all yucky and dirty.